Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Now today's Saturday and I'm going to be making a few things for you guys today. I had some leftover chicken cutlets in my refrigerator that were buried, literally buried under everything, and I finally found them in there after searching for 10 minutes. That I have in there that I'm, there's not that much, there's a lot here. There's like 4 big pieces. So I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chicken stir fry with this. I'm going to put broccoli, cauliflower, some asparagus, some peppers, and stuff like that in the stir fry. And I'm going to make it, guys, over my cauliflower. I'm going to make my cauliflower rice to have with it. Okay, so now it's not really a dinner, but it is a dinner. I guess you can call it. It's it's just a meal that will be thrown into everything else because there's not enough for the whole family, but, everybody can have a little bit if they want, or whoever wants it, whatever. I just want to get that chicken cooked because otherwise it's going to get wasted because I'm good for that. I know that if I don't use it by today or tomorrow, it'll never be seen again, and then it'll go in the garbage in a week, and then I'll be really upset. So I'm going to do that. So before I do that though, I'm going to be making an everything, frittata. Now, when I say everything, is not because it has everything seasoning in it. It's because I'm putting a lot of stuff in it. I'm putting peppers in it. I'm putting onions. I'm putting sausage. I'm putting bacon. Should I say that low? My son doesn't like bacon, but I'm going to sneak it in. I'm putting in different cheeses and all of that. So that's why I'm calling it an everything frittata. So while I'm doing the frittata, I'm going to do the frittata. And then I'm going to, while that's baking in the oven for like 20 minutes, I'll do the stir fry for you guys. All right. So before I get started, guys, remember, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button on the bottom. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification button. So you'll be notified every time I post a video. Just so you know, guys, I'm giggling a little bit because my husband, he likes to do these things to me. He's behind the camera, and he's doing all funny little things to make me laugh. So he's trying to lighten up the mood a little bit, which is fine. Whatever. He is who he is. So so that's it. So okay, I'm gonna get started on the frittata. Okay, so let me bring you over here. If you hear some noise in here, my son's in here, my husband's walking in and out. You know it is, guys. It's real life. Nothing is scripted.
Your armless husband.
All right, so let's get you down here. What we're going to do is I'm going to start with, I have to get the sausage cut up and put into the pan. So I'm going to cut the sausage up first. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I have a big thing I showed you on my grocery haul, that Jimmy Dean frozen sausage, but I don't want to cut that right now because first of all, it's frozen, so I don't want to have to defrost the whole thing. So I had these links in my freezer. I had them in a Ziploc bag, 4 links of sausage. So I figured, well, there you go. I can use up these. They're just sitting in there also. So I'm gonna cut these down the middle, guys. I hope you can see this. Let me put you closer. Why doesn't this thing go any lower? I thought it went lower. There we go. Okay. Do it right there. So I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut the casings out. So I'm just going to cut them down like this in the middle. All right. Like that. And then I'm going to put the frying pan on. Get this going. Get this heated up a little bit. Because I'm going to put a little bit of, oh, here goes the sausage. Ooh, sausage overboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Cut these down the middle. I started this up. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. Not a lot. A little. And once this starts getting, this is like on medium heat. Medium almost to high heat. Let me cut the onion up. Bill, why doesn't this thing, it's not going down? I need it to go down more. Oh, never mind. I think I got it. Just 1 second, guys. It's technical stuff. Oh, there we go. I think that's good. I thought it went lower, but it doesn't seem to want to go lower.
Lower Actual onions.
Lower the, oh, okay.
Lower the whole base.
Lower the whole base. Give me a second, guys. I can't turn it. I can't turn it. Let's get strong man over here to do it. Just a little bit. Good. Thank you.
Okay.
Is it tight enough, everything? Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna cut the onion up. There we go. See, I don't know what's better, the glare or the not the glare. We go through the pros and the cons. All right, let's cut the onion up. Now I want the stuff fairly small because I don't want big chunks of stuff in my frittata. I want, you know, little pieces. So I'm gonna cut the onion. I wonder if one onion's enough. I think it's enough. I'm gonna cut it like down in threes and then just slice it up. Again, guys, if you don't want to do this by hand, use your little Cuisinart chopper thing. You know, you can do that. You don't have to sit here and chop up stuff. Okay. All right, let's chop these up a little bit smaller. Ooh, almost cut my finger there.
Let's see. I'm coming there.
Get this onion cut up. Now, frittatas are really good, guys, because it's good to use up a lot of stuff that you have in your fridge, you know, like odds and ends, like this. I have 4 links of sausage. I have, cheese. I have all these things that need to be used up anyway, so it's worth it to use it. Okay, put the onions in. Let me get my little handy hardware tool, which I know I found. It was lost the other day. I couldn't find it. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. If you could comment, leave me a note in the comment below, in the description below, because I want to know how you guys feel about long videos. You know, I don't really like to do like 50-minute videos. I just feel like sometimes people lose interest, or you might not want to sit there, or you don't have the time. I like to do 15 to 20-minute videos, but sometimes you just can't. And, you know, the thing with me is, like, I can't edit all the time. When my daughter's around, you know, I could do a couple of videos like that where she could edit for me. But she's not always around because she has school and work and she doesn't really have time. And I don't know how to do that. I'm not computer savvy at all yet. So I got a lot to learn when it comes to that. So anyway, I wanted to know if you guys were okay with the 50-minute videos, or if that was too long. Let me know in the description box below, because I really want to know what you guys think about that, okay? Thanks, guys. All right. Okay, so the onion's cut up and in there, right? Let me cut up the garlic. I have about, I don't know, 6 or 7 cloves of garlic. I just don't like the way this thing is working today. Okay, these are going to be I'm going to chop these fairly small, like I said, like the onion, guys. Okay, we'll cut the garlic up. And like I said, a frittata is a really good thing to make, because, like, if you're having company and you have a dozen eggs in the refrigerator and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to make? I need something for them for lunch. And you have, you know, like I said, leftover sausage in the fridge, leftover this, leftover that. Put it in a frittata, guys. Quick, easy, and it'll be delicious. With a little salad maybe on the side or something like that. People will love this. I know my family really, really likes this. Sometimes I'll make this like in the middle of the day, and we'll have it like for dinner if I don't feel like cooking or something. It's just really, really delicious. Okay. All right, that's good. Let's get those in the pan. Now I always put the garlic on top of the onions first, so this way the garlic doesn't burn, because I'm going to put the sausage in, and that's going to help the garlic not burn. You know what I mean? So, so that's what I do to help that. I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to move this over here now. Okay. I'm going to move this over here. Let's put that over there, because it's closer, you guys can see it better. Okay, so. Alright, yeah, I'm going to put a little more oil in this, because to me it seems like it's a little dry. There you go. You can always add, guys. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the casing out. Take the casing out of the sausage and just put it into the pan. Okay, see how I'm doing that? You just take it out. and put it into the pan. And like I said, I thought I had a ground pork sausage in there. I might have it up in this freezer, but I didn't look. I looked in my downstairs freezer, and all I have is the big Jimmy Dean, so I didn't want to, like I said, defrost that whole thing, and it's frozen, so I didn't want to do that, but I probably have a little one. But anyway, so I was going through my freezer downstairs, and I saw this, and I'm like, oh my God, 4 links of sausage, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's see, that one didn't have wasn't very good on sausage, really didn't come out of that other one. All right, pull this apart. All right, I defrosted them in the microwave a little bit, so you know how sometimes when you defrost stuff in the microwave, it comes out like a little hard on the ends and stuff? That's what happened with this one, I don't know. I must have put it on too long, maybe. I don't know. All right, so got that one. Got 2 more. Yeah, so you can try anything with frittatas, guys. I mean, really, tomatoes. Oh, you know what I'm going to put in this too? I'm going to put spinach in. I'm going to put a little bit of spinach in here. It's a great way to get spinach in. You know, if you may get something for the kids, put spinach in here. You can even put broccoli. Broccoli and cheese. Oh my God, that would be so delicious, guys. There are so many possibilities when it comes to frittatas. Literally so many possibilities. So delicious. And eggs are so reasonable. They're so cheap. I told you, Aldi, you know, I shop at Aldi. You guys know I've shown you my hauls. And like sometimes Aldi's has eggs for $1.25. And that to me is like, wow, that's a great deal. But this week, last week and this week, they had eggs for 90 cents. So I bought 6 of them. I had to go back 3 times because you're only allowed to have 2 at a time. But, you know, I needed to get them because we eat a lot of eggs and they're cheap. You know, sometimes you just got to do that. You got to stack up on stuff like that and save yourself a little money in the end. You know, I hope people don't think that's hoarding. I don't think that's hoarding. I mean, I didn't buy 18 things. I bought 6, you know, for a family of 5. You know, you have to buy what you need to buy to fit your family. It's not hoarding. You're buying enough for your family, you know. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. That's all in there. Let me wash my hands quick, guys. Can't have dirty hands. And the soap. Walk amongst yourselves, guys. So the weather's beautiful here in New York today. It's like 65, 69 degrees today. The sun's out, it's beautiful sky, and very fall-y. I love this time of year. The leaves are starting to turn in my yard. Upstate New York I live. Love it, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Love New York for that reason. Okay, so I'm going to take my little smash. Let's bring you closer, okay, so you guys can see what's going on. I want you to see everything. Let's see, is this better or worse? Here we go. I think that's worse. All right. I'm just going to smush up the garlic a little bit. Now, see, the whole time that was sauteing, the garlic was on top of the onion, so the garlic wasn't burning. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure the garlic didn't burn, so it didn't. So that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to chop up, smush these up as much as I can. Okay, and then I'm going to put seasonings in it. I got to get the spinach out in a minute because I'll forget. I know I'll forget. And then I'll say, oh, I forgot. It's too late. I think stress does that to you guys. You know, stress does that to you. You forget things. I walk into, like, the whole story. I walk into a room and forgetting, having 2 pairs of glasses on my head. That's all right. The sausage smells so delicious. Nothing like good sausage. All right, so this is going to saute. Let me see.
Watch them.
Just, if you want to watch them, you can. Otherwise, now I'm going to cut these little peppers up. Okay? Let's get some of these peppers up. I got my garbage bowl here, guys. Like I said, I want the peppers small because I don't want big chunks of things. It's also good, like, to like when you're making, putting little vegetables in that maybe some of your family members don't like. if you cut up them really, really small, like my daughter, she doesn't like onions or whatever. I put them in there and she doesn't even know it because they're so small. So it's good to put like, to do things like that, make them really small so this way, most of the time you can get away with it. Okay, I'm gonna slice these small like this, thin little juliennes, and then slice them. Now you can do this either way, guys. You can scramble the eggs and put all the things in the eggs, or you can saute the stuff first, which I prefer. The more you, I think when you saute the stuff, guys, it makes it it gives it more flavor. So definitely, if you want more flavor, you know, I would saute it first. Even like when I make scrambled eggs, I'll throw my ham in the on whatever I'm making, putting in my scrambled eggs. I'll saute a little bit, only because it gives it flavor. Like if I was to put the peppers just in there, first of all, the peppers are going to be a little bit crunchy, which if you like that, that's fine. But I don't really like them crunchy, so I would definitely saute the onions and the peppers and stuff beforehand. Okay, these are really small, so this is how I want them. And I think that's plenty, because I think it's going to go all around. That's plenty. I think that was 2 small baby peppers. Okay, I'm going to lower the flame here because I don't want the sauce to get all dried out. And I'm going to put my oven on 350 now. This way it's ready when I'm ready to put it in. All right. You hear talking, that's my family in the living room, chatting away, that's okay. This is real life, guys. Peppers are in. Now, I might add a little bit more of olive oil, because every time you put something new in there, guys, it soaks it up. You know what I mean? So just a drop, not a lot, just a drop. All right. Okay, I got that in there. I'm going to put the bacon in there. I'm going to put a couple pieces of bacon. It's going to be so delicious, guys. And this is the bacon that I showed you on my haul, the ready-made bacon. This is like the second time I bought it. I really like this. Really like it. It's ready. You don't have to, to go to put it in food. You can just cut it up. So nice. You guys see? There we go. See me cutting up the bacon in little pieces. Especially because my son, I want him to eat this, and he knows I'm putting bacon in it. He probably won't eat it, but I want him to try this because he's doing low carb too, and I think this would really help him. Yeah, so I'm still doing low carb, guys. I'm really doing well. I'm finding it, good. My sugars are definitely lower, so I'm really excited about that. So whatever I'm doing is working. The only carb I'm having once in a while is my no carb zero bread, and I'm not, cheating. I'm not going crazy on anything, and my sugars have come down about 150 milligrams already. So I'm doing really, really well, and I feel so much better physically and mentally. I feel so much better, so I'm really, really happy. So I wanted to let you guys know that I'm really doing well. Some days are harder than others. You wake up and say, I want a cookie. But you know what's really weird, guys? I was addicted to Diet Coke, my favorite in the world. And I could sit, and I'm not embarrassed to say, when I eat dinner, just at my meals, dinner, lunch, not breakfast, obviously, lunch and dinner, I could drink 2 cans of Diet Coke. And if I do that 3 times a day, that's a lot. And I felt horrible, but all I did was crave it. So after the first couple of days of not being on it anymore, I don't even think about it. It's sitting in there. My husband has it. I don't even think about it, guys. So that's a great thing. No Coke, no Diet Coke. Very proud of myself about that. Very. All right. So the bacon's done. I got this bacon in a second. Let me just finish it. Very, very small, guys. Let me show you. Look, see? Look how small. Very small. I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to mix it up a little bit with a drop more olive oil. Get everything off of your thing. And let me get my wooden spoon, just a drop. And then I'm going to season it. I'm going to put some parsley in it too, because you got to have some parsley. There we go. See that? Look at that, guys. That looks so delicious. This is gonna be so flavorful. So flavorful. Okay, so I'm gonna higher the flame a little bit at this point so it could fry up a little bit more. And I'm gonna cut some parsley, guys. And cut some parsley up. The parsley, like I said, my trick, I told you I put paper towel in here. I wash the parsley, just rinse it off good, squeeze it out a little bit, and then wrap it in tin foil. Wrap it in paper towel, and you put it in a Ziploc bag, a tight Ziploc bag. This will stay for like a week or two probably, if you don't open it that much. But it's really, really good to do it this way. It soaks up all the water and it keeps it fresh. So then you just come in here, you take out what you need. Take out what you need. And you cut it up. And then you have that and put it right back. Right back, guys. Give this another mix. This is really, oh, this is going to be so good. I got to season it. Let me season it now. Okay? All right, guys. Salt. Salt to taste. I'm going to salt the eggs too. And I'm going to season the eggs too. Salt and pepper. I have, woo, see that? I hate that. I hate these things. Garlic powder. I got garlic powder all over the house, literally. Onion powder. Okay. I told you guys before, my new herb that I'm in love with is rosemary. I'm not rosemary. Thyme. I put it in everything now. I love the way it tastes. Just as long as you don't put a lot in, guys. You put a little bit, and it's not overpowering. Thyme. I love the way that smells. It smells like Thanksgiving, too, to me. It really does. All right. So we got that. Let's get the parsley cut. I'm going to put the light on only because I can't see it. I hope you guys know it's a little bit glary for you guys. I'm so sorry. But I need to see it because I'm a little blind, even with my glasses. It's a little. So it happens when you get old. I got my glasses, my reading glasses at the Dollar Tree, guys. And I'm like a $2.75. And I went there the other day, and they didn't have any of my glasses. I was like, oh my God, I was in a panic. Because I need those to see. Like those, like I call my glasses my eyes because they literally are like I can't read stuff or anything like that without my reading glasses. So that was one Dollar Tree. I'm going to try another Dollar Tree, I think, tomorrow. I'll try on Monday, try another Dollar Tree and see if they have my number. All right, so I'm going to chop this up, the parsley. Get this chopped. I like it fairly small, but not, I want it to disappear. I want to taste it. I want to taste it. So, there you go. So we got it like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the parsley in with the eggs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the parsley in with the eggs. So let's get the eggs started, okay? I'm going to do 10 eggs. All right. 1, 2, 3. The garbage bowl, guys, so great to have. 4, 5. Woo! 4, 5. I almost lost one. 4, 5, 6. Now, if you want to do a bigger one, you could do a dozen eggs, you could do 18. It depends on where you're putting it or how many people you're having. It depends. It all depends on what you're doing with your situation. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think one more. Yeah, one more. Because I had 10 here. I had a dozen here, and there's 3 left. All right. So that's 10 eggs, guys. Let me get my whisk. whisk and everything else coming along with it. Other things I have to organize. And just give it a good whisk. Now I'm gonna put some, you'll have to get it, I'm gonna put a little bit of cream in this, okay? When I make scrambled eggs, I always put a little bit of water, but I want this to be a little bit creamier. So I'm gonna get my cream. Now you can use half and half, or you can use heavy cream. I'm gonna put a little half and half, because that's right where I can, it's right where I can see it. Half and half. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, guys, too, is I'm gonna shut this off, because I don't want this cooking anymore. It's cooked enough. Because it's gonna bake in the oven. I'm gonna put some dried parsley. I like the flavor. I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning just to give it some flavor. Oops. Wouldn't have mattered if I put it in there anyway. Onion. Yeah, like I told you guys, right? You gotta season everything. At every level, so your food will taste good. You know, you just have to. Some thyme. Mrs. Thyme, my favorite new. Love the thyme. Okay, so did I get pepper? No. Pepper. Let's give it a good whisk. Okay. Whisk that in. I'm gonna put the parsley in. All this yummy parsley, and if I had some fresh basil, which I don't, I forgot to get it, I would put some fresh basil in, but I do have dried basil. So where is it? I just bought it the other day. Oh, basil. Oh, basil, where could you have been? There's oregano. I don't need oregano. I want basil. Did I put it up here? Or did I put it over here? Onion powder, garlic powder. Well, I don't have time to look for it right now, but yeah, I could put some basil in it. I would put basil in it, but you could put dried or you could do the fresh, guys. Okay, so that's nice and seasoned. Okay, nice and mixed, fluffy. So now I'm gonna get my pan ready, guys. Okay, I have this pan right here. It's very important that you spray it, okay? Spray it and butter it. I'm gonna do both because I want to have that butter flavor. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a little piece of butter off. I'm gonna butter it and I'm gonna spray it. All right? Let's move you closer, guys. I want you guys to see everything I'm doing. That's the purpose. Just smush this in with your hands. Again, clean hands, guys. Just use clean hands, that's all. And you're all set to go. Your hands are your best tools, guys. You don't need a utensil most of the time. Just use your hands, as long as they're clean. Okay, I'm gonna dry my hands, wipe my hands off. This way I could spray the spray. Otherwise it'll be slippery, slidey. Yeah, so the holidays are coming. I'm getting excited for holiday meals, and I'm going to do a lot of good stuff for you guys. What is that, Ethan? Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Okay. I'm going to spray this well because I don't want this to stick. Spray the sides, and I really shouldn't be doing this over by the oven because it can be very dangerous. I told you that, right? Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to put the cheese in. I'm wondering if I should put 2 more eggs in it. I'm wondering, what do you think? I'm going to put 1 more egg in it. I think it looks a little bit thin, so I'll just put 1 more egg in it. See, that's the thing, guys. You can change it up. You don't have to. Just because I said I'm only going to put 10 eggs doesn't mean I'm only going to put 10 eggs. You know what I mean? You could change it up. It's your recipe. that a good whisk. Get that in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cheeses in it. The seasonings, I don't want to miss. Give that a little whisk like this. Okay, I'm going to get the cheeses. Alright, what I'm going to put in, guys, I'm going to put in some sliced. I'll be right there. I want a few different cheeses in here. I want it to be nice and cheesy. I'm going to put 4 slices of Colby Jack. I'm going to put, I have provolone here, but I don't know if I can. I'm going to put, I'm going to put 4 slices of medium cheddar. Then I'm going to show you what else I'm going to put in. I'm going to slice these up. Now you could use shredded if you want. If you don't want to use sliced or if you don't want to use block, it's up to you. You use what you have and what's available to you in your refrigerator or what you plan on doing. If you plan on making this and you want to put certain stuff in, then that's what you do. Okay? But like I said, this is just a concept. This is, I make this. You make it the way you want to make it. Okay, so I'm cutting the cheese in little pieces. I hope you can see that. Okay. I'm going to add that to it. Whoop, salt overboard. That's all right. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And yes, it's a mess in here. I'm making a little bit of a mess, but that's Linda. Linda's a little bit of a messy cook, but I don't care because my food tastes good. Now, I got these at Aldi. These are mozzarella cheese wraps to use if you're low carb or if you're not eating carbs. I wrap turkey in this with some cheese, not cheese, a little lettuce or something and mustard. So good, guys. So I had bought like 3 of them and I have a lot left. So I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna cut some up and use it in the frittata. This way I use it up. I'll show you them, guys. They're really, really good. It's a good alternative. You get tired of like lettuce wraps, you know what I mean? Look at this. Look at this, guys. And they're so delicious. The only thing is, I have to say, is they're very flimsy. Look, you wrap your food in it. Oh my God, it's like a sandwich. It's so good. So good, guys. The garbage bowl is getting a little big here, but that's okay. I'm gonna roll it up, and just slice it up. That way, hope you can see. Slice it up this way. All right, put that in. That's mozzarella. That's like 3 different cheeses so far. And I'm gonna cut up a little bit of mild cheddar. Not much, just a little bit, a little piece. And you put whatever cheeses you want. You want to put Swiss, you want to put, like I said, I wanted to put provolone. I had it and I did something with it. I can't find it. It disappears. Everything disappears when I put it back in the refrigerator. You can't find it for days. So you can put Swiss, you can put Monterey Jack, you can put Gouda. I mean, whatever cheese, whatever floats your boat, guys. Whatever cheese you want to put in. All right, so I got all that chopped up. Okay, we're gonna put this in there. We're gonna give this a good mix. And I know this is different, guys, but this is what I'm doing. I like to put little pieces of butter in my scrambled eggs because butter makes it moist, okay? Butter makes it moist. Not a lot, but a few pieces. Just little cubes going around, see? Little pieces going around. It keeps it nice and moist, and it melts right into it. It's just delicious. Try that, guys. When you're making scrambled eggs, put a little butter in your scrambled eggs and just mix it up. So good, guys. I know butter is not, it's fattening, it's everything else, but right now I'm concentrating on carbs. I'm not really concentrating too much, on the fat content, which I should, and I am a little, I am, but right now I'm concentrating on getting full with no carbs. Okay? So that's that. All right, so that's all in. Look at that, guys. Okay, so this is gonna go in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer for 25 minutes and let's see what that does. Alexa, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
And I did forget to put the spinach in. I knew I was gonna do that, but that's okay. We have a lot of other stuff in there. All right, guys, so let's get started on the stir fry. Okay, let's move all this to the side. Oh my God, what did I move this all to the side? Look what I did. I didn't put the meat mixture in. Oh my God, really? Really, Linda? Really? I can't even just believe I did that. Wow. What do you think, guys? Should I go get an MRI? Is this normal that I forgot to put all that meat in that I just cooked up? And I'm moving it aside, like, yeah, just move this aside. Hello? Wow. Wow. Trying to get as much of the grease not in it as possible, but it's gonna really probably happen. And you know what? That's flavor, so I'm not too concerned with it. But I can't believe I almost forgot that. Ah, so glad I didn't cook it up. All right, spread it around, mix it up a little bit so it all is even. Oh, Lord in heaven, give me the strength. Pray for me. Please, guys, pray for me.
Coffee.
I need people to pray for me, though. I literally just put the frittata in the oven and I didn't put any of the meat in it. I mean, really? Hello? I said, do you think I need an MRI?
No.
Get checked out.
You need less stress.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna get started on the chicken and broccoli. Well, the chicken stir fry everything is what I'm calling it. I'm gonna put chicken, broccoli, onions, a little bit of peppers, some cauliflower, and some asparagus, guys. This should be really, really delicious. I'm not exactly sure what sauce I'm gonna put in it, or if I'm gonna put any sauce. I might put a little Worcestershire sauce with some chicken broth and just let it make its own little sauce. Probably that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so let's get started. Okay, I already cut the chicken up. So I figured that would save some time for you guys. Okay, let's cut the onion and the garlic. I'm gonna put the flame on now because I want to get the onion started cooking. Okay, medium high. Let's get the onion cut up. So that frittata's cooking, guys. It has about another 10-15 minutes on there, and it should be ready. And then hopefully it'll be ready while I do this, and it can cool so I can taste it, cool a little bit so I can taste it for you guys. Okay. Now stir fries are good, guys. Like I said, I had like 6 pieces of chicken in there, and I have like 2 left. So I'll use this for something else. You know, I mean, I got a lot of meals out of that big package of chicken. It was a big package of chicken that I buy from Sam's that I show you guys. The big chicken cutlets. Such a good buy there. So good. I get so much out of it. It's really, really good. So yeah, stir fries are great. You can maybe put leftovers from your fridge. I mean, I'm using all these odds and ends that will really, literally probably go bad because, again, I buy, you know, I like to buy produce, and being low carb right now, you know, eating low carb is I'm just trying to keep a lot of produce in the house so it's available. So these I'm going to cut into chunks, not really into slices, because I want them kind of chunky. Okay, so I'm just slicing them down the middle. If you can see that with this stupid glare. God, give me the strength to find a way to get rid of it. So I'm slicing these in little chunks. And this is a stir fry, so I'd like to have a lot of onion. I don't want the onion really to disappear. I want it to like be seen. So I'm using the same pan that I used before for the other stuff. It's completely fine. There's no reason to wash it out or anything because that's all flavor in there. And when I put like the chicken broth in it, guys, that'll be all that flavor will come up into the stir fry. Okay, so I'm putting probably like 2 tablespoons of olive oil, onion, 2 onions. I was 2 like medium onions. I'm gonna quickly slice these peppers up. And you know what? I honestly don't even care about the little seeds right now because they're very little, and They're not gonna hurt anybody. Just cut them down. These are so sweet too. These peppers, they really are very sweet. You know what else? I found 2 more in my pantry. I found 2 more little peppers in my garden, guys. So I'm gonna go get those. They're over there on my thing over there. These are so sweet. These little peppers, so good, so delicious. Alexa, be quiet. And this stuff is going to be fairly, not huge, but not, not small. Look at the little peppers. Look at this, guys. They were hiding under all the bushes in my garden. They didn't do that great. I only had like 4 or 5 of them. The zucchini plants just took over the whole garden. Now I know for next year. It just ruined everything else I had in there basically, except the tomatoes. The tomatoes, did their own thing. It was awesome. Okay. Okay, so the peppers are in there. I got half a head of cauliflower that I used the other night for smashed cauliflower. So instead of letting it go bad, which it probably would, and it's on its way out, I'm going to put it in the stir fry. I don't know about you guys, but I love raw cauliflower. Love it. Let's cut this up. Just gonna cut the little stem off. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because it's going in the stir fry. This is a great way to use up stuff in your fridge, guys. Great way. Go through it once a week. See what you got in there. See what leftovers you got in there, and that you could repurpose. Because really, like that's my goal this year. Just a coming up year. And Alexa, be quiet. That's my goal, is to really start using up all the stuff that I have, because it's just, I don't want to waste. I really just don't want to waste. I don't want to waste anymore. It's just too much. We work hard for our money. And it has to go as far as possible. Okay. Make a little bit of a mess, but that's all right. Okay. Got all the cauliflower in. Give that a little mix. I'm going to get a little more olive oil. And put it a little bit higher. Get the broccoli cut up. Now I've made stir fries with frozen vegetables, and that's fine. Frozen aren't bad. Frozen are pretty tasty as well. But there's nothing like the fresh. I'm making such a mess. There's nothing like the fresh. And yes, fresh veggies. It really isn't. Let's just cut these up. A little bit. I gotta check that frittata in a minute. What you don't want to do, guys, is overcook the frittata. Or overcooked eggs are awful. Just awful. Okay, so we got the broccoli, the cauliflower, some peppers, some onions, and garlic. Let me go get a little bit more olive oil, and I'm going to check this out. Let's see if it wiggles. If it wiggles, when I shake it, very close to being done, guys. very, very close to being done. I would say another 5 minutes maybe. Okay. You know what, I had asparagus, but I'm not going to put any asparagus in it. I don't think. I'm going to put any more asparagus in it. Any asparagus in it, I mean at all. I have a little bit of broccoli, and I have another head of broccoli. I think I'm going to cut some of it. Purpose of the garbage bowl, Linda, is to use the garbage bowl. Hello? Lord help me. I'm going to use half of it, and the other half I'm going to save for dipping in ranch or blue cheese or whatever you want to dip it in. I love doing that, and it's so good for you. So, cut up the rest of this and get it in there. Broccoli is a favorite in my family. Some people don't like it. I love it. Okay. All right. Give it a good mix. We're going to season it in a minute. Okay, let's bring you closer to here. Now, frittata is going to be ready any minute. I'm so excited. Okay. Now, use it by eye. If you think that it'll look a little bit dry, put a little bit more olive oil. So I'm going to put a drop more olive oil. If I take the top off, that would be really awesome. I'm going to season it now. Alexa, stop. All right. Let's put a little bit of garlic powder, guys. Okay? Use it like how you want to use it. You want a little, put a little. You want a lot, put a lot. Rosemary. I keep calling it rosemary. I'm going to have to get rosemary too. I think I have rosemary up there. But I'm going to have to get some more thyme, guys, because this is my favorite new seasoning. I love it. Thyme. A little Italian seasoning because it doesn't hurt anything. Okay. Let's put some garlic. I put some garlic powder, right? I did garlic powder. Where's my onion powder? Hello? Onion powder. Here's some onion powder. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. I'm going to put salt that I have in here. This is a little kosher salt. Okay. I'm going to do some pepper. I use both. I have these and I have my pepper shakers. Some pepper. We're going to give this a little mix. And now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take this, after this is sauteed a little bit, I'm going to take it out of this pan. And I'm going to put in the chicken and stir fry the chicken quick. This way that cooks on its own, and then I add it all together, and I'll add some Worcestershire sauce to it. It's going to be so good. So good. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I want to put the light on, guys. Just give me a second. I'm going to take out the frittata because I want to check it. Okay, let me find some, I got to find some pot holders because this has to be held with two things. Let's move this like this. Let's put this out. Ready, guys? My stove handle broke. New stove handle. Okay. This looks so yummy. Look at that. Ooh, a lot of grease in it. A lot of grease in the butter, I guess. Let me stick a knife through it. Can you see what I'm doing over here? No, because it's stupid glare. Let's bring it over here. Let's start this dumpling. Let's see. I don't know. I think it's done. I really think it's done. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to dump some of that oil off. I really am because that butter. I think it's way too much butter. It's going to be delicious. But between the spray and the butter on the bottom and the butter inside the frittata. Look at that. All right, so let's let this cool over here while we're waiting for the stir fry to be done. Okay, let's put this right here. and let it cool enough where I can taste it for you guys. Let's go back here. What a mess I'm making. My husband's gonna call me the wrecking crew. Now, you know, you cook the stir fry as long as you want it. Like if you like your broccoli, like your cauliflower or whatever, to have a bite to it, then leave it in longer. Lower it and just leave it longer. If you don't, like if you like it like how the Chinese place makes it, take it out sooner. It's all up to you guys, okay? I'm gonna get my bowl here. And in 1 minute, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna get the Worcestershire curry sauce. This looks so good, so delicious. We're probably just for dinner tonight, we'll have the frittata and we'll have the stir fry. Everybody can just like fend for themselves a little bit. I think I need more Worcestershire. I might put a little bit of tomatoes in it, a little soy sauce. Listen guys, I don't know where they are right now, but another really good trick is, you know, when you get Chinese food, always get a little extra of the packets, because there have been times when like I want to make something and I realize I don't have any duck sauce or I don't have any soy sauce. I keep a whole bag full that are extras, put it under my cabinet, and one time I used the whole bag of duck sauces, just opened them and squeezed them out. But they do the job. And even like when you want to add some duck sauce or something to your dish, to your own dish, just grab with 1 or 2 of those in the hot mustard. Ooh, I love it, so good. So that's a neat trick to have. If one day you think, oh shoot, I don't have any soy sauce. Oh my God, maybe you do. In your cabinet somewhere, you might have soy sauce, hot mustard, and duck sauce, guys. So remember that, okay? All right, so this should be just about done. I'm gonna put it in the other bowl that I have here. The broccoli's a little hard yet, but it's gonna cook a little bit longer, guys, once it's in with the chicken and the sauce and everything. Okay, so let's put it in here. Because I just think, I mean, I could put the chicken in here too, but I want the chicken to cook fast. I don't want it to, you know, sit in here with all the other stuff and it's gonna take forever to cook. So I don't got time like that. So I'm putting it at a pretty high flame because I want this to like stir fry. I want it to fry up quick. About 2 tablespoons and a half, maybe 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. That looks so freaking amazing, that egg thing. It looks so good. So good. Okay, now because I want to put a little garlic in it, guys, and I don't feel like chopping up my garlic right now. This is what's good about this stuff right here. The minced garlic. I'm going to use the minced garlic. But I'm going to wait till I put some of the chicken. I'm going to put the chicken in. I want to put this whole bowl in, guys. See? Whole bowl. Spread it out. So it kind of cooks evenly. Flatten it out as best as you can. And then when this is sauteing about 5 minutes, I'm going to put in my fresh garlic. This should cook up in about 7 to 10 minutes. Let me shut this oven off. That's why it's so cold, hot in here. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to take a little sip of water. All right. Okay. Let's get seasoning. Salt. Remember what I said about the salt and pepper. Gotta season your food, guys. At every level. A little pepper. Okay. Garlic. Again, my favorite seasoning, thyme. I said it right, guys. I didn't say rosemary. Hallelujah. And some onion. All right, now I'm going to let this sit a couple of minutes. Okay. once I turn this, once I start moving it around, guys, and it's basically cooked on one side, I'm going to wait another minute or two, and then I'm gonna put the other stuff in here and add the sauces and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff while I'm sitting here, while we're waiting. Okay, guys, talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm gonna get rid of all this messy stuff here. Right now, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to have this for later, but I'm going to make my cauliflower rice, and what I really want to show you guys how I do this. I'm probably going to make another video later of making my cauliflower rice, because this is what I'm going to put over my chicken and broccoli. This, I can't even say enough how this is amazing from Aldi. It is delicious, but you have to add stuff to it. It's so good, guys. So yeah, so later I'm going to probably do a video of this and letting you guys see how I doctor that up and make that. Okay. What else do I have here? I think that's it. I'm going to throw this out. Get this moving. Okay. All right, let's get this. Bring it a little bit closer. Let's get this. Now it's just about on one side. It's like not done, but it's, you know, getting to the point where it's brown. See? Right. Sometimes chicken sticks together. You gotta just like bridge it up a little bit, guys. It's gonna be so good. I like to make my chicken stir fries to the chicken thighs a lot because it's just. If you don't cut the chicken, like to me, you have to cut the breast really, really in very small pieces when you do this. Otherwise, if they're too big and it's overcooked, it's disgusting. Nothing worse than overcooked chicken. Oh, I can't stand that. So thighs, really, that they never get really overcooked unless you make really tiny pieces and let them just like burn in the pan. You know, of course, with anything that's going to get overcooked. But. So yeah, so that's just about where it's time to put the other stuff in. Okay, look. See? They're white. With a few little exceptions. Alright. And now I'm going to add the other stuff. You guys. All the yummy stuff right out of the fridge. Love that. No waste. Oh my God, that makes me feel so good. So good, because I'm being completely honest with you. A lot of that stuff would probably get thrown out because I didn't get to it. You know, I go into the food store, you know, you see my hauls and I buy this, I buy that, intend on using it all. And sometimes my intentions just don't work out. Ooh, that bothers me. So I'm trying to be a little more conservative when I shop too. There's a few things I'm working on this month, but you know, nobody's perfect. Right? We all have things to work on and make ourselves better. That's all you can do in life. All right, so there we go. Now the chicken, everything was seasoned together. Okay, I mean separately, so it doesn't need a lot of seasoning, but I am going to add just a little bit more onion powder. Okay. I'm not going to add any more salt because I just don't want to make it too salty. You never know. Some pepper and saltiness too, because I'm going to be adding Worcestershire and I'm going to be adding a little bit of amino soy sauce. Okay, I'm just going to use, I don't even have that much. That's it. Aw, man. I got to look at my cabinet and see if I have any more. I love Worcestershire. I got to put that on my list. Oh boy. Love that. That just flavors so much stuff. Let me look at my refrigerator and see maybe I have. Oh, hooray. That's beautiful. That's beautiful what I just did. So awesome. I have an egg sitting in my butter dish. I opened up the butter dish. I opened up the refrigerator. The butter dish, the butter part was open, and look what just happened, guys. See how this is real life? Look, real life. Egg splatter all over the floor. But you know what? I'll clean it up. What's the big deal? It's not a big deal. Yes, it's going to stay there for a few minutes because I have to do what I'm doing here. And then I'll clean it up. And I don't have any more Worcestershire. So that's fine. But I'm going to add a little bit of liquid aminos. This is all-purpose seasoning. It's a soy sauce alternative that's good for, you know, low carb and all that stuff. So I'm just going to do a couple of turns in here. Okay, I'm not going to make it too soy saucy because whoever wants to add whatever they want to add, and I forgot to add garlic, so I'll add just a little bit garlic to the pan only because I didn't add it to the meat, and that's fine. Either way, you don't have to. And some, I'll show you. This stuff I love. Always keep it in my house. Saucy Susan. They have a really good one, a spicy one. I bought it by accident once. Really, really delicious on ribs if you like it. Saucy Susan spicy, so you can try that, guys. But yeah, this I keep in my house to always. Okay, so now I'm going to get the chicken broth. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth in here. And then this is going to simmer a couple of minutes. And while this simmers, guys, I'm going to cut the frittata up, okay? See if I can pick some of this up. Shoot. Okay. Got the bulk of it up. Let me get the chicken broth. My husband's in the living room watching, I think Roseanne, laughing his butt off. Just a couple of twirls of those. So it has a little bit of juice. And like I said, everybody can add some, you know, more stuff to their own, soy sauce or, you know, duck sauce or whatever. I'm gonna let this go and I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna bring the frittata over to the table, guys. Let's bring it over. I'm so excited. So excited for this. Let's bring you over. Let me get a dish. Let's get a dish. Let's get a knife and let's get this. Okay, guys, ready? I better get a fork too because I don't want to eat it. You can eat it with your hands if it's sturdy enough, guys. You can use your hands too. You see that? Let's see if I can figure this out myself. There we go. All right. Fork. You put a piece of paper towel on that, the rest of that egg, because if somebody comes, I don't know, barreling in, I don't want them to do a watusi. All right, guys, ready? Okay. Oh, I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, but it's good. I feel productive. I feel better when I do my videos and I cook for my family and I do all this stuff. At the end of the night, and I sit on the couch finally and watch a little TV or whatever, I feel good about myself, and I feel good that I got some things accomplished, and I showed some people some good stuff today. So that's what makes me happy. All right, here we go. Look at this. Can you guys? Oh, you guys can't even see it. Really? Not good. Not good. Oops. Let's see. Oops. I think that was just too much. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Is this hot? No, it's not even hot. Look. See? All right, let's cut it. I am so excited for this. This looks so delicious. I guess I'll cut it in like squares. It doesn't feel like it's overcooked at all. Like I said, the worst thing to do would be to overcook it. The worst possible thing. All right, ready, guys? I'm gonna get a, let's see. I'm gonna get a middle piece. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. That sausage and everything. Now I'm gonna get a little ketchup because I like ketchup with my stuff. Okay. Just a little bit of ketchup. Okay. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my Lord. Look. Look. Mmm. Oh my God. Want to taste a little bit?
You are. I'll take some more.
But I want you to let me know for them how they like it.
I'm getting it for. We'll catch it.
Oh my God, it's delicious. It has bacon and sausage. And it's so moist.
That's really good.
Isn't that delicious?
Mm-hmm.
What did you make?
A frittata.
Cameron's on.
Amazing, guys.
I'll do some of it. Okay.
I'm telling you, this is great to have for a dinner, a lunch,
Welcome.
with a salad, or
Marco,
just the accompany of something else. Outrageous.
come on, buddy. Come on.
Really, really good, guys. You gotta try this.
Come on.
You gotta try. Like I said, you can put anything you want in it.
Love
All right. You can put anything you want in it, guys. Make it your own. It's out of this world. So let's go over to the chicken stir fry now. Okay. Put the light on. This looks amazing, guys. It looks amazing. Let me try this. Let's get a fork. Okay, we got a little piece of chicken. You know what? I'm going to use a spoon because I want to get the juice in there. Okay, let's get a spoon. Get a little bit of, see if I can find a little piece of broccoli. I want to see, I want to taste the juice. All right, guys. That frittata is amazing. I can't stop staring at it. It's so amazing, guys. Mmm. Really good. Very good. It definitely needs more flavoring though. It needs a little bit more salt. Almost definitely. Where did my regular salt shaker go? I don't understand how things disappear and I'm right here. It definitely needs some more salt, and I even think it needs a little bit more soy sauce. I really do. Get a little bit more soy sauce. Oh, it's right here. And a little bit more duck sauce. A little bit more soy. And that is really delicious, guys. It's really very delicious. And a little bit more chicken broth for flavor, or beef broth. This is actually beef broth, guys. Beef broth. I'm gonna let it simmer a little bit longer so everything gets a little bit softer. And that's it. See, guys? That was such a great, the chicken and the frittata. I'm so excited. I'm gonna continue to eat my piece of frittata. I'm so excited, guys. So listen, I hope you guys had a great time with me, spending this time with me. I know the video is a little long. I hope it's okay for you. Like I said, please comment in the description box below if you think the videos are too long. If they are, I'll do something to cut them shorter or whatever. I really don't like to do two-part videos because I just feel sometimes people don't like that, and you know, I don't want to what's the word, inconvenience anybody, that they have to go back to another video or whatever. So, you know, just let me know, guys, okay? I want your feedback. I really, really want your feedback. So again, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up on the bottom, hit the notification button so you always are notified, and the bell when I put up a video, okay? Share with your friends. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.